them girls loose, loose. You don't get the world loose, loose. You don't get money,
Mr. Worldwide.
but I do, I do. You don't get them girls loose, loose. You don't get the world loose, loose. You don't get money, but I do, I do.
I say y'all having a good time out there.
Hello everybody, this is Juniper Gaming here, giving you episode 8 of the Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough. So in just a moment we'll talk to Frank and see what he needs for us to be able to see the Truckosaurus. So at the end of last episode, we got the last item it seems for him to let us see it, though as you saw at the end of last episode also, our level progress, we only have 6 out of the 7 done, so we probably will have something else to do here for Professor Frink. Don't know what he's going to ask us to do, though in just a moment we will just see what he has to offer us, what we have to offer him. So here we are, we're talking to Professor Frink. He's telling us what we need to do, and in just a moment you'll see on the screen that we actually need to destroy all the cars with cell phones. Now if this is real life, then we would have to destroy every single car out there, but luckily this is a video game, so good for us. We only have to destroy a select few since it's a video game. And this is also from 2003, cell phones not as common, so sellouts. Destroy all the cell phone users' cars before time runs out. So it says get into your vehicle here. I actually do use the honor roller just for like a quick amount of time, though I'll find out quickly that, well, even though it did do pretty good right there, I am actually going to turn around in just a moment and I'm going to get the Mr. Plow car because I think it'll be much more fitting for this. I'm going to try to do cars that are a little more fitting for each level, like the other one we need, the World War II radio. We use the World War II car, little Humvee, whatever. This time we're going to use Mr. Plow. I could use the Plow King, which has a little higher toughness, though I like the Plow King. It has pretty good handling, really good toughness. I would say it's better than the Plow King. So I don't know why we're going to just drive to Professor Frink. I don't even know what that was. And we were going to talk to him again. We're just going to fast forward, not fast forward, but we're just going to skip what he says, because we know he's going to say, sellouts, destroy all the cell phone users' cars before time runs out. So we will get into the Plow King in just a moment, and then this is the last mission, as you guys know, of the level. So we'll see if it's kind of hard, though, because it might be. You never know what's going to happen, though, on these last missions. They can be kind of sketchy. So first one, I'm assuming will be pretty easy. We have 2 minutes to destroy this car. We have the Plow King. We'll be looking pretty good. We're already like higher than a third. We got turned around a little bit, but we'll catch up in just a moment. Minute 40 left, looking really good right now. We could even be done by the time that's a minute, probably even earlier. And wow, that was a huge hit. We only need like 1 good hit, maybe 2 small hits. We'll be looking pretty good. We can take our time right now. We don't have many issues in the way. So, we're not too far. Even we got turned around second time there. And surprised that didn't take care of it. But we did do a little bit of damage, it looked like, on that. So we got the black smoke coming from it. We have a minute 10 left. We're looking really good. Is he going to be done with this? No, we turn around, we skid a little bit, and we're burning some rubber out there. But since I know that we have a decent amount of time left, we're actually going to go up here, and we're going to get the wrench, and that will help us a lot. So for the other ones that are a little more tougher, we might get banged up a little bit. So we'll just take care of that now, and here we go. We take care of that car. Now we have 2 minutes, 44 seconds, now 2:40, to destroy this other cell phone user's car. We probably will have a little bit of a tougher time. Maybe it drives a little faster, maybe it drives a weird route or something. We don't know yet, though we will eventually get it. We're already like at a quarter of the way up, maybe a little bit less, maybe a fifth, I don't know. And we will see how hard it gets, because even if you get a good start, it can get really hard if you just fall behind. So, approaching the 2 minute mark now, 2:15 left now. We're looking really great right now. We're maybe, yeah, like, I don't know, 3/4? I don't know. Probably more like 80%, 90% even. So we're looking really good right now. We're trying to get it from the other way. We're not going behind it. We're getting it in the front. And that didn't work out that great. Usually that strategy is almost like an all or nothing thing. You get it really good or you don't. So here we are, we're right there, we have about 2 minutes left, and okay, very good. Now, just a minute, just like a second after the car comes out, it's already on maybe like 5% of damage, I don't even know, probably less. So, we have a little over 3 minutes for this car, looking pretty good right now. and hopefully we'll be able to take this out with not a lot of problems. I think that so far the choice of the Mr. Plow is actually paying off so far. I like it, definitely better than the Underroller. Underroller doesn't have great toughness, so it'll get banged up a lot. We'll have to worry about wrenches a lot, and I did use a wrench before, though so far it's handling it pretty good. So this car is a little more tougher now. It's taking different routes and stuff. The other one took a different route, but this one's a little more sporadic. And it's going to be a little harder to damage it, though we get a nice hit right there against the fire trucks that are always there in this level. So that's we're looking actually pretty good right now. And wow, it's like 95% done right now. We have 2:15 left. That's really good actually. And we are going to try to get that. We're going to get the little vending machine there. That's very awesome right there. Very good. And we're going to get it from the front again. And we get it. Is this the last car? I do not know. Is this going to be the last thing that we're going to have to do in this level? Hopefully. And, well, actually, we'll have to drive back to the Coliseum after, though. That's not an issue. So this one is probably going to be the hardest, I'm assuming. It seems like the last one. I don't know. And now we're almost at 500 coins. That's looking really good if we need cars in the future. We're looking pretty much done with cars for this level. I know I didn't get any clothing. I'm okay with that, though. That's cool with me. And this actually looks like it's going to be pretty hard. The car's driving kind of fast, and it's taking a different route here. That's a little more challenging. So here we are. I'm not a huge fan of this level as a whole, just because of like the setting. It seems like kind of like dim and dark. I don't know, just the setting. The next level you'll see, it's a lot brighter. Like the sun is always setting. Like it's weird, but it's really cool. It's a lot more uplifting. It's kind of, I don't know. This one has like a little bit of a darkness to it. I don't know if you can tell as much by watching the video, but when you play the game, it's darker than this, I think. So right now we're down to 2 minutes, and wow, for a second I thought we were going to be in deep doo, though we're not. We're a little more than halfway, it seems, and we're actually looking in pretty decent shape. We're not doing great, though we're making it by. We're doing enough to making it by. To make it by, not to making it by. Good grammar, Josh. So, I realize that part of the monorail is there, and usually you have to climb up to get the monorail, but I don't know if it's just for this mission, because I don't remember that being in the other times that we had missions. And there we go. We complete it. We destroy all the cars. Not complete it. We're destroying it, not completing. And we have a cool 2:30 left to get back to the stadium, and you can already see the lights of the stadium, so we're pretty much there. We still have a very good 2 minutes 20 seconds. If we want, we can joyride. We could even take the long way. We could take the highway if we wanted to, though just playing it safe, why not? It's right there. So now we're going to talk to Professor Frink in a moment, and we will see just what goes on. So I'll let this play out, and we'll see what happens. See you guys in a minute.
Well done, my little sociopath.
I like to smash.
Now there is no chance my Truckosaurus will go on a killing rampage with the screaming and the sadness and the hosing of blood off the robot.
And the crowd goes wild. Wow, Truckosaurus is some kind of truck/dinosaur. I never would have guessed. Uh-oh. Yes! Everybody do the Bartman!
So, wow. Did not expect that coming, did you? So, before I talk about that, here is our level progress, our level complete, all the missions, including the bonus mission, all the street races, few vehicles. I think we did pretty good, even though it only says 47%. We definitely did better than that. Guarantee that. So now we're going to save our game quickly, though about what just happened. Crazy stuff. Did not expect that to happen, did you? We saw the Truckosaurus, and we just got abducted by aliens. So now we're loading up level 3. Bart Simpson disappears in bright light. Family pleads to light. Give back our boy. So now we've been Homer, we've been Bart. Who are we going to be next? We have left Marge and Lisa in the family. So drum roll, whatever. And let's see who we are. We are in that beautiful sunset area that I was just mentioning before, very uplifting. And then we are Lisa. So we have to enter the android's dungeon and talk to the comic book guy. But before we do that, we're just going to take a quick little joyride, I believe. Actually, no. We are actually going to go to the phone booth, and then we'll take a joyride. We're going to take a quick look at our new car, the Malibu Stacy car, I think it's called. Is that what? Yeah, Malibu Stacy car. It looks similar to the Honor Roller. Very good handling, except I would say the main difference is that it's like maybe 2 stars better speed. So that's actually really good. It's almost too much handling, I find out eventually, when I play other gameplay, not in this episode necessarily. So here we are, we're driving around, and you can already tell, look at that handling. That is some pretty sweet handling, I must say. So we'll be using that a little bit later, though right now we're going to be entering the android's dungeon, and right now the main goal of this level is to find Bart. So we're just taking a look here quickly. This is the clothing that we can buy. Is Lisa Cool, Lisa Florida, when she dresses up as Florida for an episode, and then Lisa Hockey. So now we're going to talk to the comic book guy. We saw him already a few times, and he's going to try to help us. Though what happens is we need to race to the comic book store or whatever and get a new issue of Itchy and Scratchy. So, Nerd Race Queen, race the nerd to the Itchy and Scratchy store, get the comic book before time runs out. So, we've been in one of these races before. We had to race to the Java server in level 2. So now we're facing the same car, same guy, I would believe. And now we have to drive to the comic book store. I don't know where that is exactly, the Itchy and Scratchy store. And we take one shortcut there and another shortcut here. And that will end up paying off big dividends in the end. So now there's another little shortcut up ahead that goes down like the bowling alley or whatever. Though I'm just going to skip that because I thought that there was a chance that the comic book store was there. And there's another big shortcut on the ramp that you can take. So really, a lot of shortcuts in this level. Though I did not know whether or not where the comic book store was or anything, so I just didn't take my chances with those. So now we're just about there, and now we will see what happens since we are done, and we will need to get the Itchy and Scratchy comic book, and then we have to drive back to the android's dungeon in a minute and a half. I think that'll be sufficient for where we're going. Not really that far. I would say that a minute is even fair, so hopefully we should get there in time. There's not many shortcuts, though, heading back. They're mainly going the other way. So we should be able to make it back in time. Maybe an extra 20-30 seconds. Like I said, a minute would be... I don't know if that would be fair, though. Maybe like a minute 10 would be fine. So now we're down to a minute mark. And, you know, it looks like it's going to be really... maybe even a blowout in terms of time. I don't know. I don't really remember this part too much. So we're going up this ramp. This is, not the ramps, the stairs. And wow, we're going to have like 40 seconds left. Wow, a minute really would have been good. Well, I'd rather have a minute and a half, guys. But, you know, yeah. So there we go. We complete the mission there. We're talking to a comic book guy. And he says that Bart is probably going to be down by the Noiseland arcade. So next episode, we are going to have to go to the Noiseland arcade. And we'll check out if Bart's there. So... once we're done talking, Lisa's going to be a little frustrated after we just did a whole race, and he just tells us, I think he might be at the arcade. So with that, guys, that is the end of this episode of the Simpsons game. So stay tuned for more of Level 3 with Lisa. Until the next episode, guys, thanks for watching. This is Juniper Gaming, signing out.
Get